Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the No Authority podcast. I'm your host, Eric, and I'm with my co-host, Masood and Hani. How are you guys doing today?
Bro, we're in the building, bro.
Always. Happy
Just
New
chilling.
Year's.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's. We're
Yeah.
recording what? Today's the 2nd?
Yeah.
Yes.
I like the schedule we've adopted.
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty regular, I would say.
How was your New Year's?
So good. I had such a good New Year's.
What did you do?
Not much, but it was exactly what I would look for in a New Year's. Like in general, I was with the people I love. It was just honestly, it sounds like a tweet, but it was like a movie. We had fireworks right next to that. Like, I don't know what they thought, but they thought about putting fireworks like right next to the house, some of our neighbors, and it was a bit hectic, and we did want to stay safe, but it was too nice.
Did they get to do that? Because I remember like they were telling before I left.
It was us. We were like trying to move out the way so that if the cops come, we weren't like suspicious, you know?
You just gotta keep walking, man.
Yeah.
Light it up and keep walking.
Act like you've never seen fireworks in your life. No,
True.
never heard of it.
What is this?
They said fireworks were illegal this year.
It's the truth, though.
Still got it though. Like that was crazy.
Yeah, but it was not as crazy as previous years.
Oh yeah, 100%.
100%.
Yeah. How was your New Year's? What were you guys up to?
I was with my parents, man. Second year. I used to be like wanting to spend New Year's Eve with friends before, but then lately I was thinking like if my parents are at home alone during New Year's Eve, kind of shitty. So I wanna spend at least till 12,
Yeah.
and then at 12:05 I'm gone. I'm still gone. No, but I think it's important to share it with your parents as well.
Kind of fucked up with that. Not sure because you just said if you live with them, so that kind of made me feel a little better. Don't want to worry about my phone, texts, and all that. If you didn't get a New Year's message, I do love you. You know how it is. But I didn't text my mom. I didn't wish her a happy New Year at 12. Great start to 2021.
Moms
Did
forgive
make up
though.
for that after. Yeah, Mama, if you hear this, I do love you.
We all love you.
We all love
We
you.
all love you.
We all love you.
Thanks for bringing Hani here.
Shout out to the mama.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to you, man. How was your New Year?
Pretty good. Spent it by myself. Well, no, I went to Hani and Kitty's right before, an hour before midnight.
Yeah. We
Right?
tried to keep you there, but
Yeah,
Respect the
right.
house.
Have to use. Went home. I wanted to spend it by myself and kind of want to normalize that, just.
fuck with that, honestly.
Same.
Plus, there's this whole like pandemic thing.
What?
What?
Never heard of it.
Never
What's
heard of
that?
it, bro.
Never seen that.
Roni? Yeah,
Nah,
so I wanted to
nah.
like avoid her as well,
Yeah. Fair enough.
I feel like
honestly.
she'd just be like chilling around New Year's Eve.
Plus, like, forget about Corona, okay? Spending New Year's alone, I think, shows that you've reached a pretty good relationship with yourself.
Yeah.
You don't have to do
That's-
something just for the sake of just chill.
That's strength, bro.
That's strength.
Right?
Or it could just be that you want to spend New Year's alone.
Yeah, true. But I don't think a lot of people can spend time at such an event.
True. You will get sad to some point. I think at some point you would think about it. Maybe not get sad about it, but you would think about it.
Yeah, but the point I'm trying to make is not everyone is strong enough to be alone, to
True.
handle being alone,
It's very true.
right?
And I just saw it as like, okay, it's going to be another day. It's not like the year's going to change and suddenly like everything's going to go back to normal, to like how it was before.
No, but there is gonna be hopefully major changes, but just not January 1st.
New decade though.
Do you guys think it's going to completely disappear, the Ronnies? Not going to hear of it by December?
Nah.
Nah.
You think it's still going to be there?
Yeah, even if it's not a mutation, it could still be around.
Yeah, maybe not major headline. It will be still like discussed.
Comeback season, bro. For the Ronies.
Shout out.
Yeah, but it's
Oh.
happened before, yeah, that we've had something like Corona and then it.
No. You ever lived through a pandemic before?
No, but it doesn't have to be a pandemic, like something like Ebola.
Yeah, but Ebola wasn't as spread as this,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
At least.
I get it, but this has happened before and the disease has stayed. So there is a chance that we'll always have Corona.
Oh, yeah, so it's just going to be like a normal, maybe in like down the line, it's just going to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, kind of
The
like how
flu.
we vaccinate. Yeah.
Yeah,
Kind of
yeah.
like how
That's
we
what I
vaccinate
mean.
for this. Are you guys gonna wait for the vaccination? Bit of a touchy subject.
I'm gonna try to.
If they want to use me as a test subject, let me in. I'm ready. Put that inside of me and just.
Do you not have any worries? I'm not saying there should be worries. Do you not have?
I don't have any worry.
No.
Like, I've done dumber shit in my past.
That is a
like,
good point. That is a
like
good
putting a corona vaccine probably would be a good decision for me.
Oh shit, bro.
And net positive.
You know what I'm most scared of? It's the long-term effects because they have not tested it.
Yeah, or like phase 3, they haven't tested phase 3 properly, which
Yeah.
needs time.
Bro, I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Shout out
Shout out Drake. Yes, sir.
How's Dubai, Masood?
How
Scott
was
back.
Dubai was good, man. I miss the weather. I miss Dubai. I miss the people.
Nice.
Arabs, man.
Arabs?
I love the Arabs. Yeah.
Honestly, food-wise,
And the weather.
The weather.
The weather.
You don't like the weather here, bro? It's amazing outside. What do you mean, bro?
yeah, I just
It
don't feel
never
my
is.
hands.
Damn,
Just
bro.
got back from Dubai, bro. He gotta balance out the sins. You know.
True. How was your holidays, Annie?
It was good. It was very good. It's exactly what I'd want out of something like small scale with people like I'm not really a big fan of huge crowds anyway.
Neither.
You know, so just small scale, nice food, like vibes. She said vibes. I take that back.
What did you eat though?
It's vibes here, bro.
Asking the real questions.
Yeah, you might. I made some vegetarian lasagna.
What goes in vegetarian?
I put some aubergines, some courgette, a lot of carrots, a lot of mushroom, obviously tomatoes, a lot of different cheeses,
All the
all the cheeses, all the lactose. I also made this Arabic dish called uzi.
bro, that's a gun, bro. you had some bomb food.
Little Uzi?
What's
No,
Uzi?
it's carrots, peas, rice, chicken. But like the thing about it is how you cook it. You basically cook it in like very fatty chicken stock. Very fatty.
Is it the dish that we talked about in the
Yeah.
last episode?
Yeah. Oh, did we talk about
We
that?
talked about it.
Nice, nice.
Changing topics.
Mhm.
You know what I'm actually kind of scared about?
Mhm.
What if when all this ends, like we get quarantine ends, like life goes back to normal, I'm kind of anxious to, like, what if I'm not able to go back to society? Like, what if I'm not able to function back in society?
I think that's impossible.
But you're still functioning in society. Right?
No. Like right now I am because it's like so close. But
Yeah.
if I go out, be in crowds again, just interaction with other people, like, and we have to go back to doing that, I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Yeah,
like,
but that's
fucking too much.
You think
That's
about
your,
that?
Yeah, that's your anxiety about it. Like it's gonna be like that in the beginning. It's everybody. It's not just you that's been in isolation. You know.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
know. But it's just my anxiety. Like,
It is a good question to ask. It's probably gonna be things we even don't expect about like going back to that. You know, like now we'd expect to have communication problems or just like general, with your case, general anxiety about meeting and talking to new people again. But I feel like a lot of things that we still can't even understand are getting more problems. Like more problems, a downer. I feel like that's not your worry. That shouldn't, not that it shouldn't be your worry, but it should be the least of your worry. Sounds like downer behavior. It's almost like 2021 has showed us, 2020 has showed us that it's the things we don't expect that really make it a problem,
Like a pandemic.
like a pandemic. But took a bit of a tangent. I do agree with your anxiety, and I, as much as I like say, oh yeah, I know I have it too. Bad. What about you, Masood?
I think it goes pretty natural, just needing new people and stuff. I don't really think about it at all. Like it just happens. But everyone's different, yeah.
I like it like this, low key.
I don't
You
hate
do?
it.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, I don't.
I
hate
like it like this.
What do you like about it?
Bro, when I go out, I don't have to be next to people. Like 2 centimeters away from me, I can just don't be in my space. Less people in my space.
Oh,
That's a big thing.
You like it like this, as in
Oh,
the
yeah.
lockdown.
Yeah, not full lockdown. Like when it's in the
Oh.
summer, you know, when it's like
That was
pretty
nice.
chill, like
Yeah.
not a lot of people here still.
No, but we were talking about the anxiety. I thought you talk it like you like it. You like having the anxiety.
No. Fuck the anxiety.
That's
Yeah.
what I was confused.
That's been
Yeah, no, lockdown has had some. For me personally, it was a lot for uni. You're gonna have to study more and have the same expected of you, less. But I felt like I could stay home. The fact that I had to stay home kind of had me develop like some habits that I've always been wanting to develop, but never really got to. Reading, studying. Like I learned how to study. All
This year's the first year that Hani has ever touched the book
not really.
because there was a lockdown. He had nothing else to do. It was like, you know what? Today I'm gonna study.
I wish that was the case. It was more about I've done everything else. Let me study. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I've literally like why not?
what
study?
is there to do as well?
What is there to do? And it's why I'm here anyway.
I felt that.
So I had no excuse.
Neither, but I don't know. I get tired of home pretty quickly.
Plus,
Also,
my
yeah.
bad.
No.
I was gonna say like it showed us. I know Masood was at my place quite a lot. It showed us that I don't know. I've never really been forced to hang out mainly at people's homes before, and this was all I did. Like this almost like most of 2020 was mainly hanging out at people's homes, and having people come over. And it showed me like a different way of socializing that I never really thought about before. Because like when it's not lockdown, you're always like, oh yeah, let's go grab a coffee, let's go do this, let's go
Exactly.
out, you know. But we were forced to meet each other at like people's homes.
Bro,
That-
you live at my house for
I
like
lived
2
at your-
months. What do you mean? Good
But
times
yeah,
though.
very good times.
Good times.
Very good times. That's what I mean. It's showed us a new way of socializing.
I think it's also, I don't want to say vibe as well, but sitting at someone's house is different than in a cafe or something. It feels more personal,
Very true.
right?
Yeah.
100%. Plus, like having people be in your space a lot of the day, like most of my days, I wasn't even alone. It gives you like a different relationship. It shows you what being alone is like as well, and you kind of appreciate that. You appreciate both sides. I don't know, it's a lot of things that I really didn't expect out of this pandemic, but did get.
Yeah. And also staying at home in general.
Yeah.
Because, as I said, I like to be outside the door, and sometimes I don't even see my parents or my brothers that often. So
Yeah,
that was one benefit for me for the pandemic, just staying at home more often.
it's true.
How about you, Eric?
For the lockdown?
Yeah, a benefit?
Benefit, I would say I just got to, again, like you said, learn to be by myself, learn to kind of appreciate that.
How did it go?
The what?
Just being alone.
Peaceful. I can
Peaceful.
imagine. Very peaceful.
Yeah.
Mm.
A lot of introspection. Can't be good something. Too much can't be good.
Too much of what?
Introspection.
It's true. You gotta find the sweet spot.
Oh, speaking of 2021, y'all know about the Roaring Twenties?
No, what's that?
The Roaring Twenties is the era from beginning in the 1920s in the United States after the after World War One,
Yeah.
and it's basically where people they're starting to wear their skirts a little bit higher.
Okay,
like
yeah,
there's
yeah.
more music, there's more dancing.
Oh, yes.
You know, like
Yes.
post like
Yeah.
World War One vibes.
A
like-
lot of good music out of that era.
We could use that right now.
So, do you think we're going to go through another Roaring Twenties?
I can't imagine that, bro. Like, I always imagine after the pandemic it to be as it was.
Same.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I imagine it.
Y'all
Yeah.
don't think there's gonna be like a surge of like
No, it could. It really could, but that's not how I imagine post-lockdown, post-corona.
Do you mean like Roaring Twenties? Is in
like everyone's just like having fun, like they're living up their life because it was robbed.
But back then, like being conservative was also a big part of the culture. It was Roaring Twenties because, like, yeah, this is a fresh start. Kind of like the war they had on rock, you know?
Elaborate.
What was that band? The Two Sisters? I forgot what the guy was called. He had very long hair and basically, like the rock movement under attack mainly by like politics, like wives, politicians' wives. So I saw like this documentary that spoke about how rock is now part of U.S. culture because of how it defined conservative values back then. And I thought the Roaring Twenties was kind of like that because it was very conservative back then.
But I mean, like nowadays, like there are still things that we could do that goes against that norm.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
they can-
100%.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like maybe this pandemic will not have that same result because it's a different. I think it'll be more about how many people are gonna be out, like how filled bars and clubs are, markets, restaurants. But only for a bit. Then it's just gonna go back to how we were.
Yeah, if that's even the case.
World War Three.
Maybe.
Whoa, say what?
This is
What would happen? Who
World
would
War
win?
Three.
Yeah.
No one, bro. No one wins in
Yeah,
a war.
no one.
Oh,
Especially the
shit.
third.
He did me like that, bro.
Now for this one, for real, we're all gonna be dead. It's just gonna be a nuclear war.
Bro, I'm going to Indonesia. What the fuck? I'm not staying in Europe in World War Three. Are you freaking kidding me?
Oh yeah, no way.
Oh no, bro.
No way.
Run away.
No way.
I don't think Europe will have a lot to do with World War Three.
Yeah, but we're in the middle. We're gonna be like collateral at most.
Yeah, but now that I think about it, like, where am I gonna go? It's not like the Middle East is
Come
gonna
to
be any
Indonesia, bro.
nicer.
Come to Indonesia.
Indonesia? Oh yeah, it is
Yeah,
just
Don't you have
lost
a-
chilling.
Don't you have a bunker?
Oh, we have one at my grandma's house. It's just full of snakes now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, excuse me.
Yeah, we have
you
a
for
bunker.
real?
No, Jordan. We have a bunker. Sorry, what did you ask?
is that for real?
Yeah, 100%. It's under the garage. And so, like as a kid, I used to be scared. Like walking to my grandma's house, you see little windows of the staircase that goes down, and I always like convinced myself that I'm seeing someone in there. But I don't know. I really want to explore it, but I don't know. I spoke to my grandma about it. And she was like, it's just like a stove, a couple beds, hella snakes.
Bro,
So
I hate
I don't
Why though?
I had this phobia, bro. I'm actually afraid. I can see pictures now, but I still don't fuck with them.
Are you afraid of spiders?
Nah.
No, okay. Because
They eat mosquitoes.
It's
Shout
just
out.
it's just with snakes.
it's just snakes. Because I don't get people who are afraid of spiders and use that as like a character trait. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. Step on it. Nah, don't step
Don't
on
step
spiders.
on it. Yeah.
The only one time I'd be like genuinely scared of spiders is if I'm camping and I'm like in a tent. If I'm in like a hammock, I'd be chilling. But if it was like on the ground level, I don't want to be accessible to like ground level.
I'll just pick it from its feet and throw it out.
You just say no.
That's what I do at
Yeah,
home.
what
as
if we're
well.
like sleeping?
Well,
you
you
s-
know that there's a spider, so you're awake, right?
Nah, not really.
What do you mean?
You would know that there's a spider?
If you're awake,
Yeah, you're not awake. You're sleeping.
but then you don't know that there's a spider.
Exactly. What if it bites you and like you're poisoned?
That's what he's afraid of.
Yeah, that's
when
what I'm
he's
saying.
sleeping and then
Yeah, what's the point then? I'm just chilling with a spider.
Yeah, bro, it's 5.
Spider-Man.
There was this channel on Geographic. There was this family. They were camping in I don't know what country it was, and beneath their tent was snakes. And they just had eggs and stuff. So you know how animals are way more dangerous when they just had eggs or kids because they're protective.
Yeah.
But imagine sleeping above that with pythons. Bro, that's
bro,
my nightmare.
bro, that's her house, bro. That's not my house anymore, bro.
No, that's
I'm
a
paying her
tent,
rent, bro.
I can cook for her and I'll
Yeah,
leave
bro, you're
right
like, yo.
after.
You gonna eat me, bro?
I'm like my cousin, man. He might die. Might throw me.
Y'all watch-
What are you guys afraid of? Like, it doesn't have to be animals. I'm afraid of big
Like-
boats as well.
like-
Something like that.
rational or irrational fear? Like, what's
Good one.
Pick one.
Rational.
What's your rational fear?
Oceans. I don't fuck with oceans.
Same, bro.
Thalassophobia?
Thalassophobia is like
Thalassophobia.
big things underneath oceans, like massive buildings.
That's crazy as
Yeah,
well.
I forgot what the actual word was for like just oceans, you know. But it's mainly the fact that it's too deep, man. Like I shouldn't be there. It's not my territory.
It's not. It's really not.
It's not my territory. I'm not built for that. My brother and I were once canoeing from the St. Regis Hotel to like the Pearl. It's quite a long one. We were a bit ambitious.
Where's this?
A Qatar.
We were ambitious. You said.
Halfway through, the tides get like a little too much. My brother and I flip, and this is
Yeah.
like Qatar Sea. I forgot what it was, like Gulf Sea. There's some, I wouldn't say dangerous animals in there, but I'm not an ocean kind of guy anyways. Sea
Yeah.
kind of guy, large body of water kind of guy. So I did have a little panic attack, and there were yachts passing by,
Yeah.
like where my brother and I were like falling off
scary
the
as
canoe,
well.
and we couldn't get back in.
Flex on us, bro.
We had to swim for the rest. No, it was like the entry of a port. Yeah, it didn't really, not the best day, but
Can you imagine an ocean 11 kilometers?
I couldn't imagine it, but I don't have to. Not gonna swim in there.
I
Not my
might
thing.
throw you out.
Just tell me before.
Can you
bro.
swim?
I could swim. I can't swim in
You
an
have
ocean,
diplomas?
though. Nah, but honestly, like oceans, I don't trust it. That's
Same.
what it is. Why am I in there?
We're not made for, bro.
Why am I in there? What about you, Eric? What's your rational fear? And then irrational. That is also a good one.
That was my next question.
My irrational fear would be
He's scared of
I can't think of it.
scared of 3 guys starting a podcast. What
Okay.
about
Rational.
irrational fear?
What's my rational fear?
Yeah.
Irrational.
No, he just said
Oh.
it's irrational.
I'll
Oh,
cut.
that's your that's a
No,
fear.
I'll cut that because I
Yeah.
didn't even come up with a question.
Yeah.
My rational fear, going bald, bro.
That's
On
a good
God,
one. That's a
going
good one.
bald.
That's a
Don't
good
bald,
one.
bro.
Like, I
I'm
feel
getting
like-
there, bro.
Bro, I feel like every male like our age, that's gotta be a fear in the back of their head.
Genuinely, I don't want to go bald, but if I do end up doing that, I don't mind it.
I might do a retour to Turkey, bro.
Bro,
True.
ditto, bro. Same, yeah.
True. But I'm scared they
If you
fuck
see
up
me there,
my
mind your
hairline.
business, bro.
Hair transplants where it's at.
What do you
bro.
mean they're gonna fuck it up?
I don't know. Like, what if they give you a very straight hairline?
Then you go to your barber and be like, yo,
fuck it
you
up.
light me up, bro.
That's what you do anyway.
Bro, imagine your barber roasting you after you got your new hair, bro. Like,
Like, yo, that's ass.
bro, I can't save this shit, bro.
Yo, my razor's fucking up. That's some plastic, bro.
Or new customers come in, they be like, "Whoa, he got a fucked up cut, bro. I'm not gonna."
Yo, why his hairline look like a wave, bro? Why is that a function?
Is that a sign on it? Can't go to the barbers anymore.
Sure.
So I've been experimenting with, I've cheated on my barber basically.
Sad, but
It's
a reality.
you gotta adjust.
Yeah.
It's difficult times, so I cheated on my barber.
It's fair.
There was this guy in his backyard just giving me a cut. But I think it's when you go to another barber how much you appreciate barbers, bro. Especially one that knows you and your cut and your head and knows how
Very
to cut
true.
you,
Yeah, you
how
don't even
to make you look fresh as you want it.
Exactly as you want it. You don't even have to say what you want. Just does it.
I just sit there, bro.
Yeah.
You'd be like, coffee? I'd be like, nah, just cut me, bro.
I'm trying to leave. Now, honestly, barber talk,
Shout out.
therapeutic.
Shout out to the barbers out there, bro.
Therapeutic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my hair's growing out now and I look like ass.
Bro,
but
I look like ass.
Bro,
Without
Y'all look
say.
cute. Stop.
Damn, bro, appreciate that.
Gotcha.
Appreciate that.
He's lying, bro. You look like ass, honey.
Appreciate that too.
But the prices have gone up, Cuts.
The prices are sad here, is what I will say. You gotta pay, like, if I tell people back home how much I pay for haircuts here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Bro, yeah. I wouldn't tell my mom, bro.
Yeah.
She would like, why don't you just cut your own hair?
They wouldn't believe it. I told my dad the other day and he was like, yeah, but do you get like a massage? Do you get like some face shit?
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, nah, it's just my beard and my hair.
It's like €5
Happy
back
ending.
home.
A shower.
A shower.
I mean, if they gave me like this thing that doesn't allow my hair to grow that would be a pretty good invention. Like a pill you would take that doesn't let your hair grow for 6 months. Just keep the same haircut.
Just stay natural, bro.
Stay natural.
Yeah. Don't take hair pills or something.
Might have to now in a couple years. I was at a funeral the other day and saw like all my granddad's brothers and just everyone. But like I was seeing them from the back and they were all just sitting down. I couldn't identify a single one. They all had the same head, the same shine, the same shape.
Yeah.
So I'm sure my destiny has been decided. But
That's why we're going to Turkey, bro. What do you mean?
No, you can tell them apart.
how?
You gotta put your ear to their head and then slap their head like a watermelon. Middle Eastern parents, bro.
They've been improving recently. I'm not gonna lie. I've been seeing my parents improve. Not sure if that's the general truth, but I've been seeing my parents kind of like catch on to things that wouldn't really work in this generation like it did in their generation. So okay, yes, there are still a couple problems, a lot of problems actually, not just a couple, but I don't know, I've been sensing like this understanding. I don't know how to explain it.
You think they got rid of the expectations as well?
Yeah, like they're not bad people. I'm not gonna lie. It's just, it's just I feel like it's not like they were super what's it called, like back in their old ways.
Yeah.
It's just things that I wouldn't see in the past. I've been seeing now. Not sure if it's because I'm getting older, or because they're getting older, or because we're both getting older. It's probably one of those.
It's probably one. I don't think there's any option left.
It's true.
Do you think it brings pressure as well?
What, like what they think I should study?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Just expectations in general.
Yeah. I personally don't really care, but it definitely. I'm happy that I don't care because I did go into like what I study because I like it. But it definitely was a question I had to ask myself. Like, am I going into this because I like it, or am I going into this because, oh yeah, and he's gonna be an engineer?
Yeah.
Maybe they said that because I was doing, I don't know, things that might hint at that, but I don't know. It's a question I had to ask myself, that's for sure. What about you?
Maybe they wanted to influence your decision.
Yeah, maybe they wanted to influence my decision, but then I thought about it and I was like, it's not really anything else I want to do. This is it. Yeah. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I'm still not sure, but we'll see how that goes.
I think for me it has put a bit of a pressure on me, like the expectation.
It's
you somewhere deep down you know that, well, not for everyone, but I know that I want to take care of my parents later.
100%.
And
Yeah.
you can't do that when you're just doing nothing. so that brings a little bit of pressure. But I don't know. I'm coping,
Yeah.
so that's all good. How about you, Eric?
For the pressure of studying it,
Yeah,
I don't let it hinder my progress.
Yeah.
I would say.
that's good. That's good. You're coping well as well.
Yeah.
I think every now and then I see something or watch something, I get reminded of why I'm doing it in the first place. Like, I want to be part of the future, honestly. I want to be part of, like,
True.
pushing us.
That's the other side of it.
Yeah.
Like it.
Plus, I think pressure is good, I'm not gonna lie. Like, obviously, it's a very... Not all pressure is good, but I feel like pressure to some extent, to a very high extent at that, I feel like it could be very beneficial if you see it the right way.
True. I've also seen friends that are not being pressured, and you could tell the difference. Like they're not as motivated.
Yeah, and like they deal with things in life. Like, I feel like the pressure we have with studying and being what we're doing what we're doing at this point in time, I feel like it kind of shapes us as people as well. Definitely, not kind of.
True.
Like, it really shapes us with how we move around and deal with things.
Also, when you learn that and learn how to deal with pressure, it's gonna help you later on in life as
Yeah,
well.
gives you more focus.
Yeah, because you're gonna feel pressure at some point in your life.
Exactly.
It doesn't have to be school. Doesn't have to be
Exactly.
work.
Yeah, it doesn't have
Could
to
be
be.
anything.
It's not really like a blissful end to your life. You're always gonna be under some stress.
Yeah, so you might as well learn it early.
Yeah, learn how to deal with it. Do you guys deal with stress good? Do you guys like how you deal with it?
Yeah, I have my ways. You know how stress relieving driving can be,
Yeah, 100%.
and then when you go fast, it's sometimes even more.
So
We don't have to discuss
relieving
that.
and illegal. I can see your
Exactly, but it's better than hitting stuff, I guess, or
It's
not being
true.
able to cope with it at all.
Yeah.
How do you cope with it?
With stress,
Yeah,
depends on what kind of stress it is. If it's big things, I just don't care about it.
when it's big, you don't care about it.
When it's big, I don't care about it. I've learned to not put so much into it. Usually it's out of my control.
Yeah.
So I always try to just make it so,
But you could be very stressed about something that is in your control,
no, because if it is in my control, then I would fix it myself.
or try, but doesn't mean that it's helped right away, right?
Yeah, but if it doesn't work as I want, that means it's out of my control. And if it's out of my control, I could tell myself then, okay, then do you?
Okay, for example, let's say your girlfriend's stressing you out. Is that out of your control?
No, if it's in my control, I would speak to her, talk to her about why she's stressing me out. Why do I feel like she's stressing me out? What can I do about it? What can she do about it? Or if she said there's nothing I can do about it,
Yeah,
means it's on her control. Like, that's just fully on her.
yeah.
I'd do little things to, like, okay, like, what can I do to make it better? This and that. But at the end of the day, if it is her decision, then it's not my control
I think
to
he
stress
means
about.
things like world news or like politics or whatever's going on last year. Whatever happened last year, it's not really in your control.
Yeah.
Makes sense, but you could still somewhere stress about it. I don't say it's a good thing to stress about it, but
Yeah,
I think it could be a natural thing to still stress about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
It's just
question is, how do you deal with it?
Yeah,
that's just how I deal with it.
nice. nice.
It's completely.
He just freezes.
Yeah, just,
She says no to it.
Meh.
like, I need to assess.
Just
if
say
it's-
no to the stress.
No, bro, I have to assess like if it's worth the stress or not.
Yeah. Wasn't there this like thing they taught us in school that was like 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 years? So like if it affects you within 5 days, you don't really have to worry about it. Like if its effect isn't gonna last for more than 5 days in the next 5 days, you don't really have to worry about it. But it's like 5 years, you're gonna really want to worry about it.
Yeah.
You know,
True. Priorities.
been basing my life off of that. So shout out Miss Harper.
Shout out. We see you.
We see you. But yeah, with stress, I personally think that embracing it, and just like understanding where it's coming from and what works against it.
True.
Again, example. Well, not really an example. I just want to say that knowing where it's coming from, you know how to what to do.
Yeah.
You know. But like Eric said, when it's too big, it's out of my control. So like, why put energy into it?
Why stress about it?
Yeah, why? Like, think about it. Can't do anything about it. Why? Why should I let it affect my mental health? Type beat.
All right, let's play a game. Let's play Would You Rather.
I'm down with that.
Let's
Make
go.
them juicy.
Make them juicy?
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
try. Who's going to start? Should I start?
You could start ahead.
All right, would you feel worse if no one showed up to your wedding or to your funeral?
Wedding.
Wedding?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm dead at my funeral. I don't really care.
But
That means
that's a
you'd rather
yeah.
have no people at your funeral then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd rather have no. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh,
You said wedding.
I thought you said, would you feel worse if no people showed up at your wedding or your funeral?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
wedding.
So I would feel worse if no people showed up at my wedding.
I don't know. I
like
think
my-
it's a lot of disrespect not showing up on someone.
It is, but I wouldn't feel anything. I'm dead.
No, but knowing it, what makes you feel worse?
funeral.
Yeah, funeral
Right?
as well.
Because wedding, like, I could get married at a like city hall, you know. Like,
Yeah,
I don't.
just sign some papers.
No,
Yeah.
but that's not the case. Like you'll have a big wedding planned, but no one shows up.
True. Yeah, yeah.
Nah, I'd rather still, even though I can't see, I'd rather have people cry at my funeral.
You'd rather have people cry at your funeral.
Oh, yeah.
Same.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest.
But if y'all not cry, I swear to
Nah,
God, I'm gonna
bro.
throw hands on God.
He's gonna wake up from death, bro, just to kick our asses. You guys got one?
Eric, you wanna go ahead? You have
Yeah.
a good one.
Would you rather sleep 16 hours a day or sleep for the combined amount of sleep you'd get through your life and never sleep again? So say if you sleep 8 hours a day, so that's 8 out of 24 hours, or like 1/3 of each day.
Yeah.
Say you live up to your 60 years, you sleep for 20 years. You can
Damn.
sleep at any like life stage you want. You can. It's not gonna affect you. It's just you have to sleep for like say 20 years.
You can't sleep for 16 hours a day, bro. That's just
I think I would rather that.
And
You
8
would?
hours a day.
Yeah, I'd rather live a long life than have it stop at 60. Not necessarily 60. Like, I want to see my life progress as well. I don't want to, like, end it and just.
no, but it's not that he's gonna stop living at 60. It was just the calculation, like 1/3.
Yeah,
of it,
yeah, I know.
You could still live longer.
Yeah, but I'd rather, like, live every day and see how my life progresses and, like, have the daily things that I do. Do you not sleep through the 60 years? Say for 60.
No, so you sleep the 1/3 and you
Oh.
don't sleep again.
Is
Like, you
the
can-
1/3 when you're 0 or before your death?
one? It's just a arbitrary.
It could be in the middle as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Fuck. It's a good question.
Imagine-
So
mid-
like you can sleep from your 15 to like your 35, and then come back and you're 35. Just live life till you die.
I
With-
think
Oh,
no
you don't
sleep.
age?
No. You
You do
age.
age.
You age.
Okay,
You
but
age in
do
your
you want to
sleep
be
now.
65? What was it? You said live for 30?
Like go to bed at 15, wake up at 35.
Ooh, but you can't do it in the middle then, because how are you gonna base how long you're gonna sleep for if you're gonna wake up after that?
Oh, basically then your life is already determined.
Ooh,
Oh,
that makes
like-
it more spicy.
Yeah.
And you just wake up whenever, and that's how like you do some calculations, and you know how long,
Yeah,
how much
like
you
how,
have left.
yeah, how much,
Yeah.
like how long did I sleep? Okay, I'm gonna.
Ooh. I don't know. Yeah, probably sleep in a combined. Keep changing my answers, but yeah.
Imagine the sleep you're getting when you're sleeping for 20 years, bro.
Bro, you know that like when you fall asleep during a nap and then you wake
Yeah.
up like the fuck. That's kind of how
That's-
you feel, bro. But
yeah,
20 years
20
worse.
years.
Yes, but everybody around you is gonna have like 20 years of life, or like say however much you were asleep for
Yeah.
that you weren't in.
You won't even recognize yourself, bro.
You would not recognize anyone. But if you slept and woke up every day, first of all, you start to appreciate sleep. You start to miss it. You don't think
No,
so?
You're
Nah, bro.
you're gonna appreciate being awake, bro.
Bro.
But exactly, most importantly, you get to live with the people and grow at the same time. And if you die at 60, so what?
But what if you like do it like you time it so you do it together and then you wake up and you just like live life.
Everyone on Earth,
No, just like the people you want to sleep with, yeah.
you want to sleep with.
So
Some
it's
Alabama.
quite a
shit.
long one night stand. 20 years.
I would still do back-to-back sleeping.
Really?
Yeah,
I can't do 8 hours a day.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
Back to back. I feel like it has more drawbacks than it has good. Only if it was at the end of my life. That's the only way I would choose.
Yeah,
that.
you could choose that. Like you
Yeah,
could be like,
yeah.
oh, you're like 60s. Like I'm gonna sleep
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you want to avoid your 20s because
yeah,
That's
bro.
fun.
Fuck that. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to avoid, like, I feel like if starting to grow way too old, like, yeah, you know, my back starts hurting,
I
so
might go.
do it right now, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah. My question would be, would you guys rather be able to tell your past self one thing or be able to ask your future self one question?
If you ask your past self something, is that gonna change according to the question?
Wait, you ask the past self or you tell them something?
You tell the past self something, but you ask your future self one question.
Okay, but if you tell your past self something,
Mm-hmm.
your past self can change.
Yeah.
Oh, past self. I
Past
feel like
self.
future me is gonna disappoint me. You know.
I also don't want to know anything about my future.
Why?
It's just I want to live in a moment. If you know that stuff's gonna happen, it's just life won't be as fun, I think.
Yeah, no, but you could plan it. You could ask your future self one question and be like, where did I go wrong, for example, and then have a very good life.
That is true.
Yeah,
Ah,
like-
I
But
think-
But
if you tell your past self, you know, like you can make sure
yeah,
that set the foundation.
true.
But asking my future self something, which would be a wiser me, would be better than like the knowledge I have now. I'm 20. Like it's not that much. Like
You're
what am
stupid,
I
bro.
gonna? Yeah, what am I gonna? Exactly. What am I gonna tell my past self?
But then, like, I have to do the work. If I tell my past self has to do the work for me.
I'm
yeah.
just gonna.
Okay. True.
If I already tell my past self to, yo, secure the bag by doing
Yeah,
this, and this,
exactly.
I don't got to do shit.
You just gotta buy some Apple stocks, bro.
But-
Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
Exactly,
true.
bro.
Buy
Yeah.
Bitcoin.
We
Bro,
already
exactly.
know. We already know what's gonna happen so
Oh,
far that could
shit.
change
Yeah.
Oh
my
my
life.
God.
That like,
A shame we talk about money now.
I feel like now, like what we know now is not really gonna help us that much because say we do tell our past self something. What is my past self? Like 2 years ago, I didn't have that much money, so I couldn't invest it
Yeah.
or like do anything really.
they're like, yo, tell mama to like buy this and secure the bag by doing this.
Ooh, maybe.
I would just tell my past self to get a fade, I think.
Yeah,
Okay,
true.
bro.
Start taking care of yourself
Yeah.
younger.
Get that fade, bro.
Good question.
Good answers.
But
But
one last addition.
Okay.
If you ask your future self one question, you could do the same thing as telling your past self something. It's just you are your past self. But if you ask your future self something, they could tell you something that I think I'm twirling around way too much, but if your future self tells you something, you could consider that as you now telling your past self something, but your future self is way wiser and way more knowledgeable in what's going to happen in your life. It could be something that has more leverage, like a lot of money or marrying the right person or kids.
for the future, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but you can ask your future. That's like, it's one question, but make it good.
What would
Ask-
you ask?
Fuck.
I
That's
got
a
him
good
there.
one.
I got it.
That's
Think
a
about it.
good
Just
one.
think. Take your
Ooh,
time.
that's a very good one. That is a question that I'm probably gonna have to think about for months. Honestly,
Oh shit.
it's one
That-
question
This is gonna be a long episode, bro. For months.
for months.
I wanna go back to Eric's question as well about sleep. Imagine you're gonna sleep for 20 years back to back. What would the location be? Where would you sleep?
Government facility.
Why?
Because everyone in the world is either doing that or the other thing. So it has like how we evolve. So it's
No.
What do
It's
you mean?
just you. It's
Yeah.
just you that's doing it.
Location-wise, where would you like want to rest?
my bed, bro. It's comfy as fuck.
Okay, but you'll
Be more ambitious.
no,
I'm
but
sleeping.
It's a
hear me-
space.
Hear me out. You're then using a room for just for sleeping. Like it could be used for something else. I don't know. It could be a gaming room or something.
Yeah, but then after I sleep, I can just tear out. I'm not gonna ever need a bed ever again. I'm not gonna sleep.
True.
But I feel like after I wake up, I'm still just gonna be in bed. Like I love being in my bed.
That's a very
don't
good
have to
question,
sleep.
actually. It's a very good question.
Where would you sleep? Then?
I probably sleep in a closed off water tank.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Like those things that people go into and meditate in and they feel like you're literally floating. It's crazy. And like honestly, if I'm-
Hydrobaric chambers.
yeah, what were they called?
Is that not dangerous?
Nah.
What if you
it's-
flip?
It's literally just all dark
Yeah.
and you're floating in a tank. That's where I would want to sleep.
How are you floating?
You're
On water.
floating, yeah, on water. And the water is like always temperature managed. It could be like you can add more things in the water.
Is it deep?
It doesn't matter. I'm floating. It's not that deep though. It's like
But
the size of
that's
a-
what I mean. Like when I sleep, I change
Yeah.
position like 2 million times.
Yeah.
How about when I'm floating on water?
Do you assume that you change positions when you sleep for 20 years? Like sleep, normal sleep, just for 20 years?
Yeah. I'm gonna change hella positions in 20 years, bro.
Probably be in like a hospital for comas. Because they keep switching your body for like bed sores. Keep changing your position.
Oh yeah, someone's gonna take care of you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's nice.
it's gonna be like a nice undisturbed sleep.
Imagine the dreams you have in 20 years. You can argue that that alone is like a lifetime. You say, oh yeah, it's 20 years are lost. Like I could have lived through those. What about the dreams?
True, bro. When I was in hospital, you
Mhm.
talking about hospital beds?
Yeah.
Damn, I went for surgery. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got the medication. What's it called?
Morphine?
Yeah, I got the bro. I don't think any sleep has matched that sleep.
What?
It was crazy.
I fucking hate being on morphine.
Why?
It gives me so bad headaches after surgeries.
No way.
Like when you wake up and it's just banging on your head.
What? How
Yeah.
come?
I don't know. Just don't like morphine. It's
Oh,
pretty
shit.
good.
I just woke up and I was saying some stupid shit to the nurse, bro.
Feeling good.
I was feeling good.
What it do, baby? So that was the last question.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
it.
That was it. It was a nice segment.
Well, thank you guys for listening, and you guys can always listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts,
Also
Pocket
that-
Cast,
Pocket Cast.
Pocket Cast.
Yeah.
Shout out Pocket Cast.
Shout out
never
everyone.
never used it.
Shout out to the
And
listeners.
Shout out to you guys.
All 20 of you.
Shout out to Argentina for legalizing
Big shout out.
abortion.
Amen. Amen.
Big shout.
And follow us on Instagram at the No Authority Pod, and on Twitter at
We'll be
No Authority Pod.
yeah.
Right?
Send us questions. Send us feedback. We'll have a Q&A soon.
We should do a Q&A soon.
Yeah, just ask anything really. Nothing.
It could be personal
major.
as well.
Could be anything.
Don't be
you
afraid.
Want. Anything you want. It's 2021.
It's 2021. Happy New Year.
Happy
Happy
New
New
Year's,
Year.
guys.
Be blessed.